Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm doing another GTA business guide for you. I'd say an updated business guide. This time it's on the bunker. Yes, the bunker for some people is considered the best solo business in the game. I disagree with that. That would be, for me, the nightclub, but it is very, very good. So let's get into this. I'm going to talk fast so that way I can condense this video. It's one of the reasons why I'm redoing this one. To buy a bunker, Maze Bank foreclosures, you go to bunkers. Which location should you buy? This is one of the businesses where it does matter. I would recommend the Chumash bunker, maybe the Zancuda, or the farmhouse bunker. These are going to cost you about $2 million. However, this week only, look at the date of the upload and then calculate 7 days from there, it is 40% off from this, which includes all the upgrades and stuff, so you'll get them for about $1 million. Paleto Bay one is free, don't get this one. I recently swapped off of this one because your cell missions are going to take about 7 miles to drive to. This one's only about 3. Yep, so Chumash Bunker, which upgrades do you get? I would recommend personal quarters out of all of them. Out of all of the personal quarters options, I would recommend getting the ones for the bunker. Don't get the shooting range. If you want to practice aim, get aim labs, that's free. Waste of money, $440,000, and it's $740,000 normally. Gun locker, still not great. Transportation, I only bought that because, well, it was only like $80,000, and alright. But let's get into the money-making methods. The first one is the main computer. You register as a CEO or motorcycle club president. It can be ran either way. And you will go to this computer. As you can see, we have a stock bar, a research bar, and a supply bar. Just like with MC businesses, you get supplies and you fill up your stock bar within that. So supplies are normally $75,000. This week they're cheap, they're $45,000. You can steal supplies. I don't recommend doing that, especially if you have the Paleto Bay one. That's going to take you 7 miles, and you have to resupply twice to get that. Research means you can add upgrades to vehicles, like armored vehicles and weapons. That's pretty much useless. If you do that, you will get some unlocks. I recommend fast tracking your research for about 200,000 about is what it is. It's not really worth doing. Here, let's talk about the upgrades. Do get a staff and equipment upgrades. This is about like 1.5-ish million. This is about, I forget how much. Yes, don't worry about the security upgrade. Your businesses aren't going to get rated that much. Get both of these so that way you can get max profit. Yes. Then, once you do that, manage your staff. Assign them always to manufacturing. Yes, this will produce stock at the fastest rate and at the most quantity. But you can assign them to research. The only time I would do that is if you have excess stock, if you have excess like supplies, and your stock level's only at like $15,000 and you're only up to like maybe a sixth of a bar on supplies. Yes, you can do that to research, or you can assign it to both and it'll do both. I always recommend only manufacturing. Yep. So now that you have that, when you go to sell your stock, you have 2 options. Yes, Los Santos or Blaine County. I would recommend Los Santos for more money. The missions aren't terrible. It does get bad when you have multiple people. Yes, it's good for solo, not really multiple people, and let's talk about that. Yes, so if you want this solo, this is about how far I would recommend your bar go. Yes, and you'll get only 1 cell vehicle, and this is $210,000, not including a high demand bonus, which does factor into this 1% for every single player in the lobby, not in your crew or business. That's $210,000 for a good amount of stock in here. However, I think anything above that is going to give you multiple cell vehicles. And the cell vehicles, usually it's the Insurgent, You can just drive that to a point and boom, you're done. Or you have to fight off Merryweather waves, which aren't bad if you're doing it solo, but if you're doing it with multiple people, and you have 4 insurgent missions within that, that's time consuming, that's annoying. Yes, same with the Dune FAV missions. That can get annoying. The Marshall mission, that one with the monster truck one on that, is also very annoying too, even to do just solo within that. But if you want to make the max profit, you will get about $1 to $2 million if you fill this up fully. Yes, and if you have people helping you, you will get all of that money back, plus the high demand bonus. But just know that the missions are going to suck if you do it with multiple people. Yes, this is one of those businesses where it's more time consuming and much more difficult with multiple people than solo. So if you do it solo, only let your bar get up to this much, and that's usually a full supply, and then you just let the supplies go down. $210,000 with max upgrades. Yes, pretty simple on that. And as you can see, from total sales of 22, I've earned $1.8 million. This supply rate was back when I was doing steel supplies. Don't worry about that. Yes, success rate pretty good. So don't do the research and just let it fill up within that. That's the first method that you can use to make money in the bunker. The second one came with the new DLC, the Criminal Enterprises, which is the Dune the Dune Loader. Excess weapon parts. You deliver excess weapon parts to an ammunition close by, and you can get $50,000 for this. The first time you do this mission, it'll give you about $150,000 for the first time completion, and that's first time only. Every other time, it's $50,000, and about every 20 minutes to 48 minutes, a new one will spawn. Yes, very easy money. It's a passive-ish money business. Yes, where you don't have to get the stock. It just shows up. All you have to do is sell. This is, if you need the extra $50,000, this is easy. Along with the export goods from the CEO mission, this is really good. Yes, this is where the bunker location really comes in. If you have the Polito Bay one, this is going to stink because the nearest ammunition, if you get lucky with the closest one, it's probably going to be about 2 miles. If you get unlucky, it's going to be 7. But with the Jumosh, the closest one, if you get lucky, is 1.7. The furthest is about 4 to 5. Yes, I usually get about 3.7, which isn't too bad. Yes, the AI chasing you is a little bit ridiculous, but they're pretty much easy to avoid, as long as you don't get them with that. So that's pretty much all the money-making methods. Now the features of the bunker, you do have the personal quarters, and you can hold in your MOC here, your Mobile Operations Center. This is available in Warstock in cash, and you use this to upgrade your specialized vehicles like the Dune FAV or whichever that you want. There's also a weapon workshop. There's a workshop here. I forget. Oh, okay, you can customize the cabin trailer. Okay. But you can store this in here. So if you purchase this, this is where it will be stored. It's here in the bunker. And you have the transportation to get around. Yes, pretty simple business. Yes, you just fill it up and you sell it. It's semi-passive, yeah. You do have to fill it up. If you go to your arcade, you could just pay for the money there. You don't always have to come back here and do all of that. We'll talk more about the MLC because there's you can do a little bit of business stuff there, but as far as that's all that's in the bunker. Pretty simple way to make a lot of money solo. Yes, I do recommend this only solo players, unless you want to get that like $1.2 million or more. It can be even up to like $2 million if you sell with multiple people. Just know the sell missions are going to suck more because you have multiple of them. Alright? That's my updated bunker guide for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I think I've condensed this pretty well. Leave this video a like if you like. And consider subscribing as we'll reveal 200 subs. I'll see you guys in the next one.